What? What do you mean someone already did the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing 2-pony joke? Well, what am I supposed to do for the opening gag? You know what? Forget it. I'll come up with something. Hi? So in this week's episode of MLP, Pinkie learns something about Shining Armor and Princess Cadance, but unfortunately she can't tell anyone, and has to wait for the royal couple to arrive and reveal it themselves. And that's it. Just 22 minutes of that. This episode was written by G.M. Barrow, who's also written a number of MLP tie-in novels that were pretty well received. But will her first MLP episode be just as good? Let's find out. So, what's good? Let's see, there was AJ's birth certificate. That was cool, I guess. There was some characterization with Shining Armor. The Cake Twins seem to be older because they don't have diapers anymore. Okay, I'll be honest. This episode was boring. We're given the setup of the plot, and the main joke is that Pinkie can't keep a secret, and the rest of the episode just revolves around using that one joke again and again and again and again. Which would have been fine if, you know, the joke was actually funny. But to me, it wasn't. There's a huge risk that comes with having a comedic episode centered on just one joke. Everyone's sense of humor is different, and when there's only one joke in the entire episode, it can either be the thing that hooks a viewer in, or the thing that gives the rest of the episode a death sentence. If a joke isn't funny the first time, it's not gonna be funny the second time, or the third time, or the 10th time. And when that joke is used over and over again, it goes from unfunny to just plain annoying. The only time I ever laughed was when there was a gag that wasn't related to the main conflict, like Fluttershy's elderly doppelganger, or Shining Armor geeking out over his guest room. Other than that, this episode was a real snore. And because this was pretty much the only thing the episode did, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. Oh wait, the baby. Almost forgot about that. Yeah, Shining Armor and Cadance are gonna have a foal, and if I had $1 for every person that did not see that coming, my wallet would be a very lonely place. I'm sure someone's gonna ask me whether I think it's gonna be a boy or a girl, and since Princess Skyla is a thing in the toy line, my guess is that they'll stick with the gender and the name, but make changes to her design like they did with Moon Dancer. Am I excited for the baby? Hard to say. It's great to see more of Shining Armor and Cadance, but at the same time, it kinda sucks that the only way the show would involve them in a major plot is by giving them a child. We'll just have to see where this goes. So yeah, episode was boring. No emotions evoked whatsoever. Good God, this barely even qualifies as a review. In the next episode, Pinkie will be in the spotlight again as she takes AJ to visit her family on the rock farm for the holidays. I would be wary about this, but this is gonna be done by the same writer that did Party Pooped, so I'm actually looking forward to this one. It's gonna be a cold day in hell next week. So what do you think of the one where Pinkie Pie knows? Let me know in the comments below or hit me up on social media, and consider supporting me on Patreon or commissioning me for art via PayPal. Until next time, keep it sketchy, folks.